Привет, this is Savasha and I present to you Dragon Age Origins. I have gained a level and I don't know what to do with my points. Cunning, Constitution, Dexterity. Like that, shall I? Yeah, okay, I think that's alright. My specialization, by the way, will be the Ranger with a bit of Bard. Stealing no coercion is useful, actually. Stealth for... no. Archery. Let me get that, that's a good one. Can I steal through the bars? Nope.
Leave off with your noise. You're giving me a headache.
I just wanted to know how long I'm going to be here.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to talk to you. Mistress Jarvia, she said wait here till the boss gets back.
I'll pick his pocket.
Oh, you're probably just upset. I remember one time when Mistress Jarvia was mad at me. She didn't lock me up, but she yelled a lot. And she hit me on the head. But it was real nice of her not to kill me.
I assume I have a key.
It is begun. We must not exhaust our supplies. As you say. No.
I don't think I have a weapon, no.
Very well.
Oh, I can't steal in combat. Interesting. It's a bit unfair, don't you think, to attack me with an axe while I'm... you know, unarmed and such? What was that? Don't go into combat unarmed, game? You tell me that? You really do? Gotta be kidding me. Can I find a bow somewhere?
It is begun.
Yeah. Good. Do I have any jewelry too? No. Accessories is what you call that.
If we want to get away with this, we can't leave one man alive to tell Barat what we've done.
Alright, understood. Anyone else imprisoned? No. Let's go. I don't know where to go, but let's go somewhere. This isn't anything. Then here. Then here.
Get on it.
Could you?
Come, let us end this.
Let's start with you then. Doesn't matter really. As long as they're all hitting my friend, I'm fine.
Quickly, we must fight. Shall be done.
Why isn't he dead? Now he's dead.
I shall do it.
Ready.
Right. Take that.
Yes.
Does it hurt? I hope so.
I'm on a roll.
It shall be done.
Let's get going. Oh, that thing. I thought there was something glittering. Carter shield and longbow. Or not. For you, if anything. Same thing, really. And I'm clicking control again, which is useless. Dwarven armor. Dwarven armored gloves. Nothing I can wear. But you can.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Come on, yes, hit him. Hit him! Don't hit me!
Come and get it.
Die. I should have waited until he came out of the stun, shouldn't I? Yeah. Cold iron rune.
Let's fight. Let us do it quickly.
Take one more. You're too soft for this rope. You know what? You're getting a kick into the crown jewels. That's what you can have.
Come, let us end this.
Come on, die.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Die.
Very well.
Alright. Let him recover a bit. While we steal everything that isn't fixed. Alright. Same ones I got. Same ones. Again, doesn't make sense. Alright. Onwards. Take a breath. Another one. Now
I
we
shall
go.
do it.
Let's see what else we find. As a rogue, I should be able to detect any traps.
It is begun. Let's fight. Let us do it quickly.
This isn't good. Yeah, hit me for a change. And there's more of them. Damn it. Alright, I need to run. Where is the question?
It shall be done.
And you know what? Doesn't make sense. I need to look after that guy better. Can I tell you to hold? Better. Lots better. Running into a trap isn't such a good idea, you know.
Very well.
Smack you so hard your children will be born soon.
Yeah, whatever you're saying.
Send me. It is begun. As you say. No quarter shall be given.
Yeah, better. Lots better.
I shall do it.
Where was the trap even? Yeah. Alright, better. A lot
Shall be
better.
done.
A lot better. Though, perhaps not ideal, but... I don't guess you can have everything. Each take their own. Yeah.
It is begun.
Let's show them what.
Alright, die already. You're almost done
As you
anyway.
say.
Organization's everything.
Quicker than that.
Right. Lesson for today, don't go running headfirst into trouble because sometimes it's a bad idea. I have a helmet. Right, on we go. If there is anything here, it will be spiders. Did I even take it now? Yeah. And yeah. There is absolutely nothing.
I'm cutting the whore free. If that freak of a sister of hers can't stay in her place, I don't need precious Rika either.
Rika? That the one you got all done up in lace? I've been wanting to get my hands on that.
I know what you mean. She's yours if you want her, boys. And let me tell you, it tastes as good as it looks. What in sod all is that doing out of its cage? Come on, boys. The little whore needs to learn her place.
Shall be done.
Die. Behind.
No quarter shall be given.
that. Die. You don't die again on me. You just don't. You just don't. Did I mention that? Damn it.
Come and get it.
I shall do it.
This son of a bitch isn't going down, is he? Ow, though. Alright. That's how.
Did you see him there all when we're done with you? And you just charged in and sodding slaughtered him. You have to be the luckiest duster in Orzammar. Barat's dead, and we're standing here. Hail to the sodding king!
As long as he never made it to Rika.
Well, he sure was talking like she's still alive. I won't turn down the chance to go take another peek. Hey, could you tell Rika I killed him? I mean, it doesn't do you any good if she thinks you're the most virile warrior in all the stone.
Do you really want to say that when I'm holding a weapon?
An excellent point. Now let's go find somewhere to hide.
Let's go find somewhere to hide. Let me loot that first. Can I wear a warrior's belt? Why not? Ah, no, not even. I don't know where to go. Probably up.
Very well.
Great sword I don't need. Arrows. Interesting. As far as I remember, you don't really need arrows in the game. You can shoot without them fine. But why not? They probably make more damage. Yes, I don't know where I'm going, but yes.
There they are! Seize the fugitives! Drop your weapons and walk down slowly. We will use force if you resist.
If this is your idea of a heroic rescue, you're too late.
You do not speak until the Shapers have judged you.
One moment, my friend. Did you not suggest this Barat might have arranged their convenient escape?
Regardless, the penalty for impersonating a higher caste is death.
If Barat is as influential as you say, perhaps he also masterminded this Everd's impersonation.
Last I saw Barat, he was suffering from a bad case of death.
He's dead? Barat had many enemies, but also powerful allies.
Barat would have butchered us if she hadn't killed him first.
Your friend has once again demonstrated her courage. We Grey Wardens travel far and wide in search of those with the potential to join our ranks. It seems I have found one.
Are you asking me to become a Grey Warden?
Let me make my offer formal. I, Duncan of the Grey Wardens, extend the invitation for you to join our order.
This woman is wanted for treason. You can't do this.
I can and I am. It would mean traveling to the surface lands and thus leaving your people. But it does offer you the chance to strike a blow against the Darkspawn and the Blight.
And if I say no and stay here with Rika?
Then you will be subject to whatever sentence the Shapers choose to impose. I think you know what that sentence would be. I would spare you from it, and for an excellent cause.
I'd like to talk to my sister before I decide.
And I see your friend would like to speak to you as well. Why don't you see what they have to say before you give your final answer?
Those guys must have seriously cracked your skull. You're not gonna turn down being a Grey Warden, are you?
I don't know how to spite the Darkspawn.
Everyone in that proving
What?
fought Darkspawn, and you sure flogged them.
I don't want to leave Rika.
Well, don't you worry about that. Old Lesky will take care of her.
That's what I'm afraid of.
She'll be the first one telling you to go. She never wanted this to be your life.
You're right, I should go.
We'll go back and tell him yes before he comes to his senses.
Where's my sister? Here.
I couldn't believe it when Sir Duncan said he wanted to recruit you. I was ready to kill you when I heard what you did at the proving. But it worked out for the best.
What are you doing here, Rika?
When I heard you'd been arrested, I ran straight to the proving grounds. But you'd already disappeared. That's when Sir Duncan said he wanted to invite you into the Grey Wardens. I almost fell over.
I don't want to leave you alone here.
Those are the rules of the Order. All Wardens leave their families behind.
I'm not going unless you can come with me.
You have to go. You'll never have a better opportunity. As a Warden, you'll be the equal of anyone in the noble houses. Please don't hold yourself back because of me. I think, for the first time, Mother and I will be fine. I spent the afternoon with my new patron. If everything works out, maybe I can even greet you as an equal if you return.
This the man who you spoke of earlier?
Yes. He calls me his Amber Rose. Isn't that sweet? He has a voice like a poet. He has already promised to move Mother and me into better lodging, where he can find me more quickly when he wants me.
And you'll be happy like this?
I am. Truly. I could never make a life fighting Darkspawn. But if I can bear a son who makes his house proud, that's all I can ask. Go. Tell Duncan you're ready to be something more than a whore's little sister.
Alright. Well, since they ask me so kindly.
Have you spoken with your friend and sister?
I have. I'm ready to join you.
Then before these witnesses, I hereby recruit you into the Grey Wardens. Know that you are most welcome. Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden Forel Duncan. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue his proud example. Goodbye, my friends, and thank you for your hospitality. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other Wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Sigyn, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty?
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
If Your Majesty wishes.
I do. I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days?
Personally, I couldn't pick him out of a crowd.
Ah. Still, I hope to be as wise and fair a ruler as Endrin. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll see about that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
You can decide if you like him or not. Personally, I never did, but now I do, strangely. I don't know why.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Well, we are at Ostagar. And I will, I think, cut this short then, because this part apparently will take a longer time. I'll just run over and into the fun. And here's where the real thing begins, where it's getting interesting, and where also later on the first...
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Indeed I am. Oh, Christ. Where also later the first real battle starts, and I will set out my exploration here-ish. Actually, I'll start on this side. This was Savasia and Dragon Age Origins. Down my end, it is 1:30 in the morning. I am bone weary and dobranic, buvajte.